I've added another show. That's right, March 31st, I will be doing 2 shows. First one sold out, so get your tickets right now, ChristinaPOnline.com.
Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Where my mom's at? Where my mom's wearing thongs, hitting bongs at? Raising kids, cleaning shits, need a long nap. Where my mom's at?
Where My Mom's At podcast with Christina P.
Meow, 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 meow. Come see me to stand up in West Palm Beach at the Improv, January 20th and 21st. Then I go to Addison at the Addison Improv, February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Portland, Oregon, Revolution Hall, March 31st. We're adding a show there, April 1st. Rohnert Park, I think that one's already gone. Chicago, Illinois, Park West, April 29th. And then Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Turner Hall, April 30th. May 13th, Charlestown, West Virginia at the Hollywood Casino. ChristinaPOnline.com for tickets. Do me a favor. Follow me on the gram at the Christina P. Buy my lipstick if you haven't already. Thank you to everybody. It's on back order again because we're making it from Italy. And it's just been a fantastic thing. Thank you, everybody. ChristinaPOnline.com. Sattva Mattress Company. I love them so much. I just bought another Sattva mattress for my little kiddos. That's right. I got the youth full size because I love this company. I love everything about them. The mattress quality is impeccable. It's better than any regular store-bought mattress I've ever slept on. Customer service, banger. It's going to show up tomorrow. I can't wait. They're going to set it up. They're even going to take away the old mattress for a nominal little fee. Try it for 90 days. If you don't like it, send it back, but I doubt that's going to happen. And now Sattva has a deal. Go to sattva.com/theshit for $200 off your next Sattva purchase. I even got the pillows. I threw in some pillows. I did. And the mattress pad, you got it. Sattva.com/theshit for $200 off your next Sattva purchase. Sattva.com/theshit. Do yourself a favor. Do your kids a favor. Buy them quality mattresses without the high price. Sattva.com/theshit. $200 off. Now with me is just one of my favorite humans from LA. Sara Weinshenk is here, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
I love you. I miss you. My Valley girl.
I love you too. Yeah, Valley girl. Valley girl hang.
Yeah, dude. So you're not a mom yet, but you did take care of children. You took care of my kids a few times.
I took care of your children, which was such an experience.
They loved you because you looked like Minnie Mouse. I remember you showed up.
Yes. Your kids were so fun to babysit.
Yeah, they're good ones.
They're
good
really
eyeballs.
good. And then they really liked Ellis, like the Yellow Submarine song.
That's right.
We listened to it on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good phase. That was actually one of the tougher eras of their childhoods. Was Julia born yet then?
Yeah, he was born, but you guys did warn me. You said that Ellis will take off his clothes and wash them in the streets. Like,
yeah, Ellis had this thing where he would act like we lived on the Ganges River in India, and he would go to the backyard and he would take his clothes off and then fling them into a puddle of mud. And just and wash his pants in the Ganges. What we used to say.
It was so funny. You guys were so funny about it. You and Tom. You were like, yeah, he's washing his streets like he's in his clothes like he's in the streets of Bangladesh again. And it was so funny.
Yeah, it's funny when they get stuck on little kids, and it's so they like to repeat things. And you know, for Ellis it was that, and it was like playing in dirt. He loved just dirt boxes, you know.
What about
planters?
Your younger son?
Cars, just all day, and he knows the name of all the cars. Ford F-150. Ford truck.
That's so cute.
Tesla, and he lines them up. And then he plays them. Yeah, hopefully I think he's heterosexual. I like to think he is, you know.
You just never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
Because you've babysat a lot of kids.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone grow up to be gay and you were like, oh yeah, I saw that?
No, none of the kids that I babysat grew up to be gay. So
thank
I have
God.
a good track record. So You're welcome.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So are you dating anybody? What's hot in LA? What's
I'm
new?
not dating anybody. I'm single.
Good girl.
After a long line of many dates.
Many dates.
I've gone on several dates.
Yeah?
One thing about me is I'm gonna go on dates. I go on a lot of first dates. I go on a lot of first dates and then you don't see me again.
See, all the moms listening to this right now, and you're just folding laundry. And you're just in diaper land. Like, we hear your life and we're like, tell us about those dates.
You don't want to know about them. The last date I went
Sarah,
on,
it's so exciting.
the man brought a purse.
What?
And I'm not talking like a Harry Styles bag. Like, I think if Harry Styles showed up with a purse, I'd be into it.
Yeah.
I'd look past the purse.
Yeah.
Because he has the face and the charm and everything's working for him. This guy brought a purse that was very similar to the purse that I had on at the time. And I just was like, I'm out.
Like a Gucci, like a bag? Like a bag?
It was like it was schlepping his stuff.
Ugh.
And he had as much stuff as me.
Ew, what was in there?
I didn't want to know. Like,
see,
let me look in your bag. First date. What's in there? What else is in there?
But did you bring it up? Were you like, what's in the purse?
No, I just clocked the purse and then I was like, I feel really weird about the purse because I feel like I'm a progressive.
Right.
I love an accessory. I like a man in nail polish. I like a man in a ring. I'm like, he's telling me like, I like an interesting guy that's gonna fuck me over.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not right away gonna write off the purse, but it was just the way that the purse was carried, the energy behind the purse. It was just. His personality made the purse worse.
Mm-hmm. And what was the rest of the look?
I kept thinking that I don't know what happened to the rest of his eyebrows. Like the whole first 5 minutes of the date, I go, interesting. So they just kind of stop. Like they just kind of.
Like you mean they go there and then they're halfsies?
Yeah. And I was like, I want your eyebrows to fucking finish. And like it was between the purse and like the unfinished eyebrows. Yeah, I never saw him again.
No, that's too. Where did you meet this fella?
On an app.
On an app. Okay. And what was his profile? Like, did he come across that way? Like,
he came across as being off. But that doesn't. I don't mind it when they're a little off.
Yeah, you like that.
I
you like
a
interesting
musician.
Guys. Yeah.
You play an instrument and carry a purse. Come on over.
That's so true. I don't know if I didn't think it made it to my special, but I had a bit about interesting guys, and I don't. You're right. The interesting guys will always fuck you over. And who's interesting? I always go like the guy that's got a lot of bracelets. Like they have to have like strings, and then there's a lot of shells maybe.
Yeah, no, I think about you because every time I go on a date with a guy, he's one of the ones you warn about.
Fucking bracelets, man. Or no, bracelets, a leather cuff.
Candles.
Yeah,
the leather cuff with the leather cuff.
The cuff is trouble. The cuff is trouble.
I see the cuff, I'm like, I'm listening. I love your cuff.
Because they are intriguing. They are interesting. They know how to speak a feminine language. They know how to speak the way women do. That's why we like them, because they chicks.
Studied us.
Yeah. And they're like, let's have a fluid conversation about eyebrows. And you're like, oh my God, you're so interesting. It's not that they're interesting. It's just like they know how to speak chick.
Yeah, and they have like snail jelly masks at home.
Oh yeah.
I found a king who has snail jelly masks. I go to his house just for those snail jelly masks.
Those are expensive.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's no lie.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I keep him around for his masks.
What's the weirdest guy you've been involved with, but you just like you look past stuff, or just like what's the weirdest thing, and you were like, it's kind of hot.
Interesting. Well, I did date my hairdresser, but that was a long time ago.
Ooh,
that's weird.
It can be, but it can be good, right?
It was great. I was like, blow me out.
Yeah.
You know, like the way we connected was because looking back at it in hindsight, it was like it's like your moment when you're like in the chair at the hairdresser as a woman.
Yes.
You know, and then they make you feel more beautiful, and you're like, yeah this guy gets who I really am. So I dated him. He was off, but nothing that shocking. I dated a Portland guy who didn't wear shoes for a bit.
He didn't. Oh, he was one of those people that's like these foot prisons are holding me back. The patriarchy's telling me.
Yeah, like he would show up no shoes on. I'd be like, okay, he's grounding.
He's grounding. Yeah.
He's grounding.
So, but would you walk the streets of Portland barefoot?
No, this was in college.
Okay.
We hooked up a few times. He got me really into weed.
Yeah.
And then we ate a bunch of pies, and then we broke up because he wasn't looking for anything serious. The pie guy.
The pie guy.
He knows who he is. Yeah. He's out there.
He knows who he is. Those guys don't look for serious. The interesting guys don't want serious. That's the problem.
No, they're here for the experience.
Yeah.
It's all about the experience, man. We don't want vows holding us back. We just want to live in the now.
So fucking true.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
I know. I'm just starting. It gives me anxiety. I'm starting to be like, I want to have a kid, but then I'm also like, the options are scary.
Well, you're in LA too. So let me tell you what you need to do.
Eggs on ice. I got to ice these eggs.
Ice your eggs, number one. I always tell women to do that.
Starting a GoFundMe for my eggs.
It's a great idea. Well, let's announce it and put it up now. I think this is can I tell you something? A lot of women
crowdsource my eggs on your podcast.
I'm being 100% serious because I think it's very anxiety inducing for women when they hit 30 whatever, and then you go, oh God, I have to find somebody right now. So I always say to women, go get your numbers checked. Go get a blood draw.
Yeah, freeze them.
Well, just at least see what your FSH, that's the level of your fertility, measure it, see where you're at so you don't panic.
I'm walking around panicking.
Freeze them.
I got to get these things on ice.
Get your fucking shit on ice, bro.
I can't. Then I can hang out with men with purses.
Yeah.
You know, like there's less pressure. I don't want to be like first date, he shows up with a purse. Hey, what are you looking for? I'm trying to have a baby. It's like you don't even know where you're putting your purse.
You can't have a baby. Here's who you need to marry. I mean, I say this in my act, but this is the truth. Boring. Fucking boring. Basic, bitch. Marry a basic. And you know what's great? Texas? Cowboys. Normal guys. Guys that ride horses and stuff. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't see me marrying a man who rides a horse and stuff.
Just like... Here's the thing.
Maybe I just haven't met him yet.
But here's the thing, Sarah. You and I
being closed-minded, maybe.
You are. Can I tell you something?
The cowboy lifestyle is where it's at.
Because you and I were raised. So Sara Weinshenk and I were raised in the same neighborhood, basically.
Yes.
She went to the same high school as me, obviously much later. But so we grew up in a bubble, and you don't even realize that until like I've been living here in Texas, and I'm like, oh, dude, LA is bananas, crazy, not reality. Like the rest of the world does not think like us.
Like
I know.
Cowboy's gonna pull up.
Yeah, dog. Let me tell you something. Here's what happened to me. I was in a hit and run car accident. These motherfuckers just hit me and took off. This was like October. And I'm just like sitting there stunned. My kids are in the fucking car. We're pulled over and I'm like, what just happened? A cowboy came up in his truck and was like, ma'am, I apprehended the men that hit you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's what I mean.
What does that even mean? I apprehended the men that hit you. What do you mean? He got him for you?
This fucking cowboy in his car chased the dudes down and was like, I saw you, asshole. Basically was like, I have a picture of your fucking license plate. Pull over. Brought the men to me. And we called the police. The man waited with me until the cops showed up. I mean, cowboys are, I'm talking about chivalry, homie. You're not going to find that in LA.
Cowboys are real.
They're real. And they're in Texas. You need a real man.
I've never in my life, like what you're telling me just blew my fucking mind.
Because those LA 818 soy boys, they ain't going to fucking chase down.
No, they have an audition.
Yeah.
It's about them. Yeah. They have to go get a new woodsy smell from Le Labo. They don't have time for me.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you just got to move out. Come to Austin. You got to come to Austin.
The wild, wild west.
Yeah, dog. It's fucking...
I want a man to apprehend the bad men.
That's
for
what I'm
me.
saying.
That is like out of a movie, dude. That's like some Gilmore Girls shit. That doesn't happen.
But then you want him to be sensitive too, right? Because we had
snail
this thing.
jelly masks. Yeah, I like
snail.
That.
See,
I needed a man in touch with his skincare routine.
That's very rare. I mean, my husband was blown away when I was like, I wash my face every night. And he's like, wait, why? I'm like, you have to wash. Yeah, like they don't do stuff. And it's weird the boys don't do basic human.
They don't do any of it.
Do you guys wash your face? Chad does. Smart Chad.
Every night? No.
But his skin looks great too.
Yeah, you're lucky.
It's the lighting.
I'm going to go hard no for Nadav on washing. Do you wash your face every night?
Every time I shampoo, it trickles down onto
No,
my face,
no.
and then it gets the oils off. That's not washing my face?
No.
Oopsie daisy.
So gross.
This is
It's so weird, but like, why don't you guys know hygiene? I don't understand. Like,
Well, we look fine.
No, you look fine, but it's like
yeah,
We
they
don't
get
need
by.
to a woman that's basic hygiene. Like you wash your face every night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but we wear makeup, maybe because you guys don't wear it. But there's dirt and oil and stuff on your skin. Like
Yeah, it's bad.
that's a whole untapped market, bro. Like maybe I need to invent like male skincare. I'm sure
You
it
do.
exists.
They have them, yeah.
But they're always marketed lame. It's
But
always
not
like
like this.
you know, face rub your face, salty clean. It's like it doesn't have to be. Yeah, it doesn't have
If
to be
you
like
called it face dirt, that might work.
Face
That's
dirt.
good marketing. Just rub some dirt on it.
black. Yeah, spit on it. You fucking
It needs to be like a Ford truck commercial.
Yeah, that's right. Is your face dirty?
Men's skincare with Christina P.
Yeah.
I like that for you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's just so sad. So I'm gonna bring it up again because it's like this clip went viral about this guy calling in. I mean, this woman calling in said that it dries her vag when her boyfriend talks about his feelings, and I'm like, I would argue it's the opposite for me. I get so
Same.
stoked when Tom is like, I feel. I was like, hold on. Are we gonna cuddle later? I get so pumped when he tells me how he thinks and feels.
Right.
He's been, it's no fun when
Programmed
they're
just to tell you how he thinks.
I guess, yeah, or just that it's not cool to share your feelings. And I'm here to tell the men, because so many men were so hurt, I think, by the post. This woman was like, it dries my vag when he has a pity party. And it's like,
It makes mine wet.
yeah,
When they're emotional,
thank you.
dude, I'm wet as fuck.
Thrive Market is my go-to for all my grocery and household essentials. And the convenience of getting it all quickly shipped to my doorstep is a huge time saver. I get all my kids' snacks. They love the Annie's little gummy treats, and I like my Super Mills flour. It's so easy. As a Thrive member, I can save money on every single order. On average, I save over 30% each time. They just had a great deal on my Annie's fruit snacks, which the kids were super thrilled about. Listen, Thrive Market makes mom grocery shopping so much easier. They have all the hits your kids love. Join Thrive Market today and get 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift. Go to thrivemarket.com/WMMA for 30% off your first order plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/WMMA. Thrivemarket.com/WMMA. For a lot of us, the start of the new year feels like the right time to schedule doctor's appointments and check in with where you're at health-wise. But what about your reproductive health? That's why Modern Fertility was created. It's an easy and affordable way to test your fertility hormones at home with a simple finger prick. Mail it in with a prepaid label, and you'll get your personalized results within 6 business days. You'll get insight into your hormone levels, like your ovarian reserve, aka if you have more or fewer eggs than average for your age, and other important factors that can impact your fertility. Right now, Modern Fertility is offering our listeners $20 off the test when you go to modernfertility.com/WMMA. That means your test will cost $159, which is a fraction of what it would cost at a fertility clinic. I know, because I've been there, ladies. Get $20 off your fertility test when you go to modernfertility.com/WMMA. That's modernfertility.com/WMMA.
A sensitive man? An emotional sensitive man? No.
Yeah. Can I tell you
Soaking wet over
Soaking
here.
wet.
I need a washcloth and a towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think I think that's a sign of immaturity, though. It's younger women maybe that are like, I don't want no fucking pussy, dude. Can I tell you my dream?
Yeah.
This is just hypothetical. Let's say Tom drops dead tomorrow.
Okay.
Kids are raised.
Okay. Fully baked. Come out great.
Parallel universe. I think an ideal man is like a guy in his 50s, divorced.
Okay.
He's learned the lessons. He fucked up that first marriage, being a selfish, egocentric, whatever. He fucked up. He done fucked up. And now he's 50.
He done fucked
up. He's been in therapy.
Okay.
He does yoga.
Oh.
Like he's into like, like his body and spiritual. And he's like, let's go on a retreat and meditate. And you're like, wait, whoa, who's that?
Okay.
There's something, I love that age for men where they become just a little more feminine. Like, you know what I mean? They start to the T levels just kind of wane.
Yeah. That's my idea too. Too much tea, exhausting.
It's exhausting.
I need you to be low T.
Low T.
Yeah. Low T to please me. Right? Oh, let's go take a walk. Let's talk about our feelings.
Yeah.
Let's take a bath.
Yeah. Low T. What is it? Low T, please me.
Low T to please me.
That's what I'm talking about.
You need to be low T to please me.
but maybe that's who you need, Sarah. Like you have to look at, okay.
Man
also,
past his prime on his decline.
Yes.
Who's softened.
Yes.
And has learned some things.
Yes.
Trust me.
I
just wrote down 50 and circled it.
Okay, because here's what I've learned.
Okay.
Watching Patty Stanger, the millionaire matchmaker.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember her? I don't know if she shows on.
Yeah.
So she would kind of quantify. Yeah, she's just fucking amazing. She'd see these single girls and she would break it down for them. There's just Patty Stanger. Yeah, that's early Patty before she went showbiz, and then look how skinny and Botox she got. She got fucking out of her mind. Now she's out of her mind, Patty. But back when she was normal.
Her.
So her whole thing is she sets you up with millionaires, right? So in LA, she would have these casting calls, and a girl like you would come in and she'd be like, "How old are you?" And you're like, "I'm 34. She's like, "Too old. Next." And then you're like, "No, wait."
Okay.
And then she go, "Okay, well, you're 34. Okay, so reasonably, the guy for you is going to be like in his 40s. Okay, but the guy in his 40s can get the girl in their late 20s, early 30s. Okay, you're just about age out of that. So what you want to do instead is go for like the divorcee. So like you have to quantify." Yeah. And like for me, okay, let's say like I'm 46, I've got 2 kids, a lot of baggage, but to like a 60-year-old, I was just telling Tom we were on vacation and I was like,
where are you telling Tom?
Tom and I are walking, we're like picking our next spouse together. And I go, just that guy, that 60-year-old bald guy who his ex-wife didn't touch his dick for a decade, fucking miserable. He's going to love me. I'm a catch to that guy. That guy will worship the ground I walk on because I'll treat him so well.
Yes.
He won't even I'll blow his mind. A 46-year-old. I'm vivacious still. I'll touch his dick. You know what I mean? I'll give him BJs his wife never did. Like that to him,
you're
I'm a
his
catch.
queen.
I'm his queen.
Right.
That's all I want, to be somebody's queen. So
Same.
you need to find these weenies.
I put 50 and then I put a decline arrow, like to the testosterone. Yeah. Low T for me, baby. Low T.
I could see you going out with a guy. There's this guy in Malibu I met.
Okay,
he would meditate in the morning. He would be in our property and he would meditate. And I'd walk down there. He was like an old music guy. He was older music.
Yeah, that's my type.
Yeah.
An old music guy who likes to meditate.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he'd be like, "Hey, Christina, I'm just catching, the vibes. And do you ever think about this and that?" And we'd have these great discussions. I could see you with that guy. I mean, he was old as shit, but like for you,
on his way out.
he can still. The sperm is still good.
That's what's fucked up.
I know.
They can just make babies at any point. They can be decrepit and making babies.
That's the but it don't matter. They don't raise them anyway. The woman raises the babies.
That's
so
true.
Who cares if dad dies? in
That's
20
true.
years. No one fucking cares.
That's
the mom
true.
is the one that matters. That's why
Yeah.
nature makes it that way, I think, because dad is like, he's important, but if he goes tomorrow, like mom is the center. So we'll just
Yeah.
find you some old guy.
Yeah, I'm looking for an old low T, a low T king. A low T king. If you're out there,
I
you're
love
a low
this.
T king.
I love
Maybe
this.
you're into meditation,
Yeah.
balance, harmony. I don't think Tai Chi. I don't want anyone
No,
who's
it's
doing Tai Chi.
annoying.
It's too much.
Is that your Vag Dryer Tai Chi?
Tai Chi's a no.
That's a no.
That's a hard pass.
Yeah.
But not many things dry this vag. I'll tell you that.
Oh, there you go. Not many deal breakers.
Not many deal breakers.
You're very easygoing.
Yeah, I'd rather not like a motorcycle guy. I don't see me like with a motorcycle
No, too
guy.
aggressive.
Too aggressive.
Too high tea.
Too high T. We're going low T. Yeah, we want a balanced man.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods, Erewhon.
Erewhon. Ooh, Erewhon.
Erewhon.
Those jalapeno muffins, I like those. They're
Drop-
chalky.
Yeah, $35 on
Yeah.
my breakfast, please.
I
King.
love it. King. I love this king thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some follow-up. We got a lot of business to catch up on. We got some let's do some follow-up voicemails in the world of Where My Mom's At. Big topics coming through. Important.
Hi, Mommy. So I am a 25-year-old skateboarder,
Ooh.
like a few of the previous callers. Since I am a skateboarder, I feel like I do kind of get a cool pass, but I was wondering, I play with Lego sets. I build Lego sets. I own a samurai sword, and I watch anime. But I have a beautiful girlfriend, and I've never had problems getting girls.
No.
Do you think I get a pass because I'm a skateboarder? Anyway, bye, Jeans.
No. No.
Those are the matchmakers. Owning a samurai
The
sword.
samurai sword, really? And the Legos. The samurai sword. Anyone who has a samurai sword does not get a pass.
That's what I'm feeling. But
What?
but we haven't done this math. But he brings up a really an interesting point.
Okay.
Is that okay? So he's got the samurai sword, the video games, and what was the other one? Legos. But he's a skateboarder, and skateboarding to me is like the ultimate cool because it's very reckless, it's very masculine, it's kind of punk rock. I love that. It might cancel each other out.
The samurai sword?
Listen,
The samurai sword.
it's the gayest fucking a white guy.
I can't.
The only thing worse is a white guy with nunchucks, and he practiced in his apartment.
Yeah, that would be worse. That would be worse. That'd be the only thing worse. But the sword.
Okay, can I tell you something? My Asian boyfriend had a samurai sword, but I feel like because he was Asian, he was Chinese, that you can have those things if you're Chinese.
I feel like you get a pass.
If you're Chinese
He gets a pass.
or Japanese,
He got a pass.
Yeah.
If it
you're
was in
allowed.
his culture, he gets a pass.
Right.
If you're a white guy with a samurai sword, you're out.
Even if he's a skateboarder, which is
it
like
doesn't matter. No.
skateboarding's hella cool, bro.
Maybe if he was like a tattoo artist.
Ooh, I like that. I'm sure he's got
That-
tats. There's all skaters have tats.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do another follow-up voicemail. So you're saying that it does not cancel out the samurai sword, even if he's a skateboarder.
Dude, the samurai sword is a tough sell for me.
It's super
It
weird.
takes me to a place that I didn't know I could even go.
Does it make you scared, or is it just corny? Is it the
It makes me
dorkiness?
feel embarrassed. Like, put your sword away, Dad. I have friends over. Like, you know
Your
what I
sword.
mean?
Your sword, yeah.
Put your sword away. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. For some reason, like Civil War reenactment popped into my head, or people
Yeah.
that are into like costuming. You like that weird costuming shit,
imagine-
though, don't you, Sarah?
Yes and no. I mean, I don't think I would be down to be with someone who was like a Civil War reenactment actor.
That's so weird.
Like,
Like, which side are you on? It depends on the side, like, right?
that would be so weird. It's
He's
like,
like, slavery's cool. You're like, why are you pro-slavery? This is so weird.
in 2022, and you're going, we know how this battle ends. You're still going to fight it every day. That doesn't make
I know, for values that are clearly bad.
Yeah.
But it's a piece of history. It's history. It's like, okay.
I'd rather be alone than with a Civil War reenactment actor.
Samesies, yeah. There's a lot of shit I'd rather be. Okay, let's do some Vag Dryers, and then I got some more follow-ups. These are so much fun.
Vag Dryers. Swords.
This can also be
Mommy,
weenie
this is
shrinkers.
Jacob from North Dakota. I got a dink shrinker for you. The absolute worst thing that a woman can do, especially my wife, is when she is so late to something. I'll say we have to be there at 7 o'clock,
Late.
and we're rolling at 7:45,
I
and
hate
there is
that.
nothing that makes my pee-pee smaller. Thanks, Mommy. Keep on tight.
I agree. Tardiness is so fucking unacceptable, especially if it's consistent. I think it's a sign of disrespect for the people you're going to see. It's just disrespect and it's controlling. I think
bad.
it's low key manipulative. No?
It is controlling because it's making everything about you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm late and people are going to notice.
This chick sucks.
Yeah,
is this your wife, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of, yeah.
I'd be annoyed if my husband was late all the time. We'd be in therapy.
Yeah. I think so my stepmom was always late. And she was more of a quiet, passive aggressive person. And I do think that was her way of like, fuck you. Just a little fuck you. Just a little fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody does stuff unconsciously. I think, not to say I don't think your wife's lame, actually. She's just probably unconsciously a little angry about something.
We all are.
We all are.
A little.
We all are. She's tested. I mean, that is just like, ugh. It would make me so angry.
Yeah, it would make me angry too. And it's also like, because if I'm late to something, it's because I don't want to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a job that I didn't want to have, that I would be forced to go to, I'd be late to all the time. Because I'm like, I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here. Yeah.
I want to be clocking in.
Oh, God, that's the worst.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some follow-ups in the email category. Oh, you're an Angelino,
Yeah.
and we see it constantly, the overscheduling of children, the constant activities of children. Are you guys, your talking doesn't get recorded, right? Okay. Yeah, the constant overscheduling of children, and especially in LA, I noticed. Not so much in Texas, but in LA. It was like, Monday she has ballet, and then there's computer science, and then robotics. It's like, get the fuck out of here. So I had a conversation with Dr. Drew, and he thinks one activity, one extracurricular is enough. And this person says, in regards to your extracurricular activities combo.
The tongue with the burp is really.
You got it. You're welcome.
Christina P special.
I actually just had this conversation with my pediatrician at the last well visit I took my kiddos to. She recommended that they can try as much as they like until they get to middle school, 6th grade, then stick to one activity. I trust her a lot. As a paramedic, I'm extremely picky with my healthcare providers. Love you, Jean, Jessica. That sounds realistic to me. You let them try a lot, and then by 6th grade, they really, I think, should get into a focused activity, because otherwise, idle hands are the devil's playground, which by 6th grade, I was already smoking cigarettes and sitting in the dark listening to The Cure because I didn't have an outlet. What were you doing? Did you do an activity in junior high?
In 6th grade, I was weird.
Yeah.
I was weird. I brought a chia pet to school and I asked if it could be the class pet. And they were like, sure. Like, and then I got into boys later.
Yeah, boys
but not
became
till
the
9th
hobby.
grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do any athletics in high school? Or?
I tried to do Irish step dancing. I was horrible at it.
That's tough.
I don't know. I was into the outfit.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, these outfits are fucking fly.
Yeah.
They're like bright and like fun and whatever, like river dance, but I was horrible at it.
Yeah.
I did soccer, was horrible at it. I was horrible at most sports, but I had heart.
Yeah.
You know? They were happy I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I don't think I'm good at group sporting.
No.
But the outfits were a deterrent for me.
Really?
Because I'd be like, I don't look like a fucking dyke in that soccer outfit.
Yeah.
Or whatever, lacrosse.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just ugly. Like,
I would get into it. I would like have like, if my uniform was teal, I would have like teal glitter. Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. See, you always had good
Accessorize.
style.
Yeah.
Sara Weinshenk. Okay. Okay, this person writes, "Hey Hitler, never have I felt so called to action as strongly as I do right now. I drive the 18-wheeler that delivers all the food that you get from several of the fast food restaurants you discuss on a regular basis. In episode 172, you discuss Whataburger. Have you had it yet? Mm-mm. Dog shit. And Chick-fil-A. I know that's sacrilege in Texas, but have you tried In-N-Out? Way better. Okay. I just had to email to let you know that the beef at Whataburger is actually never frozen. However, all the Lord's chicken is frozen. Oh my God. In fact, almost everything you order from Chick-fil-A is frozen, including some of the buns. The fast food place that has the freshest ingredients by far is actually Taco Bell. I don't buy that. I've seen those videos of the employees opening up bags of refried beans and they have to rehydrate them. Also, you couldn't pay me to eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, Nadav. Essentially,
I'm a Wingstop guy.
Right. Essentially, everything they serve is pre-cooked and frozen, aside from the wings, and almost everyone that I have delivered to in the past 4 years has been disgusting in the kitchen. I will say that some of the hype of Whataburger is probably an equal mix of nostalgia and that fierce Texan pride we are so well known for. Piss on me, beat me, Matt. Thank you, Matt, for this fucking eye-opening report. Chick-fil-A frozen. I had no idea.
No.
And Whataburger, I would swear, is frozen because it tastes to me like mushy dog shit.
It.
Really. It's very mayonnaise-y.
Ugh.
So mayo. In-N-Out is fresh and good.
In-N-Out is
but they don't
fresh
like
and
it here. They don't like it. Fucking whatever. Okay. Hey, Mommy, I found this out years ago. After getting tired of ruining every damn dress or shirt I have because I sweat pretty heavily, it's not the stink. It's the aluminum in your deodorant. When it mixes with your sweat, it gets absorbed into your clothes. I've been using aluminum-free deodorant for years now, and I no longer ruin clothes with my sweat. I wouldn't. Okay. There are some decent aluminum-free deodorants out there, like Native, that work well for the stink. I would rather die than use aluminum-free deodorant, because doesn't that just make you sweat and stink?
I don't know. I've tried some of the natural deodorants, and they're foul.
Yeah, they're terrible. They don't work.
They don't work.
I'd rather die of Alzheimer's.
Give me the aluminum.
Give me the aluminum. double aluminum, just to not sweat. And I can afford new white shirts. I don't mind.
Sweat right through them.
Yeah. What happens is the white shirts get over time like a dark pit stain, like a yellow pit stain.
Oh, trust me, I know all about those. Yeah.
You're a sweater?
I'm a sweater.
Mm-hmm. So what do you do?
I just keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
What are you gonna do? Bitch is gonna sweat.
Yeah.
We're alive.
Yeah. What are you gonna fucking do? Yeah.
Like you just buy a new shirt.
Buy a new shirt. Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin my whole deodorant regimen. I'm not gonna go aluminum free.
No, I'm not gonna switch from Dove to some rogue ass brand that just popped up yesterday.
No. Yeah, I'm a Dove girl too. I like that cucumber smells really.
Yeah.
I like to smell like a salad buffet. Oops. I keep fucking yanking my stupid shit. That cucumber smell, that was a pretty avant-garde flavor.
When it first came out.
Yeah, they're like, fucking cucumber. Who thought of that? Yeah, it's delicious. Yeah. Well,
cucumber deodorant.
I like it. I eat it.
Classic.
Okay, can we go back to Vag Dryers? Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, we're going back to Vag Dryers.
Hi, mommies. My name is Michelle, and my automatic Vag Dryer is seeing a guy with a crossbody bag. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's
Thank
like a
you.
glorified fanny pack for me. Which, I mean, that's just Jason. That's also just gross. No. Vag Dryer. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree with that.
So what she's saying, though, is it used to be called a fanny pack, and now it's called a crossbody bag, or what do they call it now? A belt bag?
I don't know. I don't want to see it. I'd rather you have a backpack like a man. A backpack. I don't need you with a bag.
Oh.
A messenger bag. No.
See, I like the messenger bag. I'm not opposed. What I don't like is that I grew up knowing that these are fanny packs. These go around your waist. And I don't like seeing them worn this way. I feel like this is...
I feel like it's disrespectful to the bag. Yeah. It does feel like that. Like, I'm sorry, what are you doing?
What are you doing? It's stupid. It's not how you're supposed to wear it, and it looks stupid.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that looks so dumb. I just think, to me, I go, this person doesn't know you're supposed to wear it around your waist.
I go, this man can't protect me. What's happening? I
have to say, my husband wore a fanny pack, I guess is the old school name for them, in Hawaii, and I thought it was so cute. He looked like such a hot dad.
Like a vacation dad?
Vacation hot dad. I loved it. Joe Rogan, he's famous for his fanny pack. I think he looks very masculine. I think it's fine.
I think a fanny pack is fine. I think if you do anything weird, the crossbody bags, just stop. A backpack or a fanny pack, and that's fucking it.
Yeah. Don't get creative with how you display the bag.
No creative accessories.
No creative for a guy, especially.
No.
Too much. Too fashion forward.
Too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. All right, what else we got? Vag Dryers.
Hey, Mommy. Calling about a Vag Dryer. Got one I hope you agree with. Fucking monogram shit on grown-ass men. Now, of course, I'm 44-year-old mama, too, so I don't know if, 20-year-olds are seeing this shit, but, shirts, robes, slippers, any of that. I'm from Atlanta, so I don't know if it's, a Southern thing.
Totally
but
is.
I'm also Iranian, and my immigrant-ass parents were not wearing any monogram shit, so I don't know if it's just a white person thing, but it really wasn't prevalent with the poor whites I grew up around, but I married a rich white, and so the private
they
school
love
world,
it.
I see all these dorky ass rich white men with their monogram bullshit, and it's just ugh. Do you need your name on your underoos too, Chad? No. Anyway, lame as fuck. Okay, Mommy, keep them high and tight. Love you. Oh, and my new lipstick.
Oh,
Love
good.
It. Hi, Mommy.
I think this is a Southern thing because on the West Coast, it's very rare to see monogram. That's not a West Coast thing. And I've seen it in the South. They love having their shirts monogrammed and they wear those fucking gay khaki shorts
from
and belts.
Pottery Barn, and it's all matching. It's are you gonna forget your name? I don't know.
It just seems a little, to me, it's a bit wasteful. I just how much money do you, for me, it's a show of wealth. It's a flex. It's I'm so rich, not only do I buy the Polo brand shirt, but then I can afford to have my initials stitched on. It's just a flex, you know?
If I could walk around with my initials just on myself, I might like that.
Yeah?
For a day.
For a day.
But every day,
it feels gross.
It feels like a little much.
Yeah.
It feels like a uniform. Am I in school and this is my uniform?
We're back in Catholic school, you and me.
Yeah, no thanks.
And I'm not sure I want people knowing my initials, if I'm out and about in the world. Yeah. I have a Toomey bag and they'll do initials and I just do mom. I don't even want CP on there. Fuck you. Who cares?
Yeah.
You need to know who I am? Go fuck your mother. That's
yeah.
Yeah. It feels corny.
It feels corny. It also feels like you have the time to pay attention to that detail as a grown man.
Or is it I like myself so much
too much.
Yeah, I'm so sophisticated I do this. I don't know. Maybe if I dated a guy or was married to a guy that wore suits or something a lot, then that would be a cool detail. Because you have a finite number of suits. You know what I mean?
It feels a little murdery to me.
Psycho, American Psycho?
Yeah, his
eggshell card?
Yeah, his name is monogrammed on his towels. It's just a bit much.
You know what I think is corny as shit? Or the house slippers that are monogrammed? That to me is the ultimate.
His pillowcases.
Yeah, it's super gay. You know what I think is the ultimate? yeah, that's super corny. Yeah. I don't like... A Vag Dryer for me is when have you ever seen those shoes? I'm sure you have. In public, they're house slippers by Gucci, but there's fur inside of them, and people wear them barefoot. Just their sweaty, fucking nasty foot on like fur. Will you Google these? They're like Gucci slippers, which I think is so tacky. And then there's fur in them, and you wear them barefoot, so your feet sweat in those fur. That one, yeah. The
Ew. Ew, just a man wearing those is a Vag Dryer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, unless you're an Italian guy and I see you like in the streets of Venice or whatever, and you're like, hey, principe,
you better be an Italian man.
Yeah.
It's the only excuse.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this stuff.
Oh, the monogram stuff I agree with.
Yeah. Good call. All right, next Vag Dryer.
We are out of Vag Dryers.
Oh, good. Let's do Pazsitzky Effects. It's been so long. These are things that you do wrong, like your whole life, and then you have an epiphany that you can do something different. So my first Pazsitzky Effect happened when Tom and I lived in Redondo Beach. We were so poor, and we had one phone charger.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, we can buy two. We could
have two phone chargers.
Or for the longest time, Tom, we had one nightstand that Tom was on his side, and he was in charge of the alarm clock, and then like all night I couldn't see what time it was, and then I was like, I can get my own nightstand.
Okay.
Pazsitzky Effect.
I'm so stupid.
Got it.
Such a fucking idiot.
Hi, Mommy. Okay, this is a Pazsitzky Effect for you. So, doing my hair like a little milkmaid, and I realized that all of my bobby pins were like fucked up, like they're missing the rubber thing, so they scrape my head, or they're like so stretched out that they're not even holding anything. And it occurred to me that I've had the same bobby pins since I was in middle school.
Oh my God.
I'm in my 30s right now.
How do you keep
Why
them?
don't I just go to the store and buy a new pack for $1? What am I doing? I've been hoarding these bobby pins since middle school.
That's crazy.
Fucking idiot. Love you. Bye.
Well, I'm amazed that she could even keep a bobby pin in her life. I can't seem to keep them to save me. I just throw them away and then they're just gone.
Yeah.
I find myself constantly buying them.
I feel like I'm constantly buying them too.
How did she hoard them? That's a miracle.
For so long.
It's true.
For so long.
Yeah.
To the point where they don't even do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's shit that I've hoarded. There has to be like decades old scrunchies definitely in my life.
Like pens.
Pens. I have pens that I've kept that are long, and I always like, oh, this one's out. Put it right back in.
Yeah.
Instead of just throwing it
Throwing it out. Yeah.
Idiot.
What is that?
I don't know, because I like the design of the pen.
Yeah, and you.
If I got it somewhere special, I'll be like, but I got this in like Canada or something, and then.
Yeah, I have a pen that I didn't even get. I got it from an ex-boyfriend who got it from a vacation with an ex.
Ew.
And I still like the pen. And I go, this is from an ex-boyfriend's vacation with another woman, and I like the pen.
Wow.
That much.
Mm-hmm. Where was it from?
The Montage.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good pen. Yeah,
I didn't even go on the vacation, but
that's pretty funny.
I'm reaping the benefits of the pen. Yep.
Yeah. I keep notebooks. Old notebooks. That's a good one. All right, let's do another one. That's fun.
Hey, Mommy, this is Sarah. I have a Pazsitzky Effect for you, and I'm sure you probably do this as well, or maybe someone out there does, but I'm 27 and I just realized that I can wipe myself more than just one time after I pee. Yeah, then that way my underwear doesn't smell like piss the rest of the day, and it's great. Yeah, you should try it out. I'm home here now.
What?
Somebody along the way in this woman's life was like, you only get once. Don't waste the toilet paper. So she had to unlearn. I'm telling you, with little kids, you have got to be so explicit. Like, you have to tell them, then wipe as much as you need. Otherwise, like, you grow up thinking
it's just one and done.
One and done, and I'm not allowed. And then someone, you know what I mean? How sad.
You wipe as many times as you need, sister.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
Poor lady.
Yeah.
God damn. There's nothing worse than an incomplete wipe.
No.
You know, I
wipe your face off.
Yeah. I remember, like, you know, when you go out drinking as a younger person or whatever, and you're like, I'll go outside and piss and drip dry. And you're like, I hated drip drying.
Yeah, no, drip drying.
That's how you get UTIs, right? And all kinds of problems.
It's just like, there's a little bit of pee in your pants.
No
one wants a little bit of pee in their pants.
No, and it happens every now and then. As a mom, like, I'll cough too hard or something, or I'll laugh too hard, and I'll just
I'm not looking
drop.
forward to that.
I mean, you can fix it, apparently. I just don't want to do it because it involves, like, putting weights up your cooch.
What?
Mm-hmm. I have my PT lady. She's like, we can do your pelvic floor stuff. And I'm like, what does this entail? She's like, well, I put weights up there and you got to hold in the weight in your vag and then they graduate
I'll just pee
bigger.
a little.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like, I don't know if I'm into all that.
I'm not going to weight train with my vagina.
I know.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, look it up. Go look up pelvic floor PT. I'm telling you, it's a thing. And I'm not so sure I give a shit enough either to correct it. I'm like, it's fine. If I just piss and I just change my underwear, just a little bit of piss.
Just a little bit of pee.
Yeah, just a little bit of piss.
Pelvic floor physical therapy.
I just, how is pelvic floor therapy done? Let's see what that is. Well, that's definitely not it. I mean, that is it, but he ain't putting weights up her cooch.
Yeah, I'd rather just pee a little.
Oh, goes down to the pictures. Pelvic floor PT. I mean, look, you can also help it with Pilates, which I do as well. It's gotten so much better. Literally, I don't piss that often in my pants, but when I do,
but when I do,
I just change my underwear right quick.
Like a modern woman.
Like a modern woman. No, pelvic floor. So sad. So brutal giving birth, isn't it? My God.
Yeah, I mean, I got to get these eggs on ice.
Get them on ice. Do your GoFundMe or whatever the fuck it is.
I'm launching my GoFundMe.
Yeah, you should.
Get these eggs on ice,
I think
sweetie.
it's like,
It's expensive to get these eggs on ice.
10 grand.
Yep.
10 grand. But listen, if it buys you sanity, buys you time.
If you don't have the 10 grand, maybe you shouldn't have the kids.
I know.
You know, that's the process I'm going through right now.
It's true. It's true. It's tough. I mean, it costs so much to have, especially if you want to have more than one. My God.
It's crazy.
It's a lot of money. Even just giving birth, they really fuck you in the hospital, boy. All that stuff.
Even just getting an STD test is...
Oh, yeah? What you been in the market for lately?
What do you mean? There's all kinds of... There's new STDs now.
What? Tell me. Since
There's
the
this
90s.
new one that came out. It's called Uroplasma.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Uroplasma.
When I went to the doctor, they go, we got a test for it. I go, what is that? That's a new one. Normally, it's chlamydia, gonorrhea, you know, the classic hitters. Don't come up here with some new half-baked STD I got to learn about. You know what
standards.
I mean? I'm ready to retire from the game of being single.
Okay, let's see. Ureaplasma is a bacterium that can be passed through sexual contact, although it is not considered a classic.
It's not a classic.
Because of its low degree of pathogenicity. A unique position of being commensal infection in most people, meaning it can exist in healthy people. Oh, great. Producing no symptoms and required. This is always what they say with STD or STI.
Like,
no symptoms. But it's easily transmittable. And you're like, this sounds terrible. I'm going to stay home.
It's crazy.
Okay, it can lead to chronic discomfort, pelvic inflammatory disease, and even complications during pregnancy. Oh my God.
I didn't know I was going to be here talking about a new STD, but
this is
I'm doing
happens.
what I have to do for the community, you know? I want people to be safe out there.
It sucks so bad, this whole STD shit. Oh, you can treat it with antibiotics, so it's bacterial. So that's good. Okay, that's good. But I just remember always being like in a panic, like, oh God, what did I get? Am I going to die of AIDS? Because AIDS was the big thing when I was growing up. You get HIV, you get the AIDS, and you're like, oh, I'm going to die.
Yeah, now I'm just like, you gotta have a condom.
You got to.
Gotta have a condom.
But you know the dudes, oh gosh, you can catch stuff even,
Through
dudes.
the condom?
Yeah, I know a guy that got the herpes.
I'd be so pissed if I got herpes through a condom.
You can get it around your peener, at the base of your peener.
No.
If it comes into contact with a woman, with an outbreak, yeah. I know. Yeah. I know, guys. I don't mean to scare you, but it is fun.
Yeah, you do like scaring people. Sex ed with Christina P.
I don't like to scare because I'm such a chicken little,
Yeah, no, it's
I don't
it's
like
gross
it.
to me.
It's so gross. But here's the good news, right? Is like most of it's treatable. Okay, let's say you do get herpes on your vagine. So what? You take some fucking Valtrex, you suppress it.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. It's not the end of the world.
You just got to show up for your life still.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. So who gives a shit? Even, yeah.
Get the prescription.
Yeah, just get on with your life.
Keep it moving.
I had the pleasure of having a cold sore on my Hawaiian vacation.
No.
That was cool. Yeah, it was so rad. It was like Christmas, and then the next morning I woke up and I was like, sweet cold sore.
Hell
thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
What island were you guys in?
We went to Oahu.
Ooh.
And it was like my cold sore. I was like, I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the sand. I
got to premiere in Oahu.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it was cool because my whole family got to, watch it go through the various
the stages.
Ugh. There's nothing worse. It's so embarrassing. And you just look dirty. I think everyone just thinks you're a whore. Everyone thinks I'm a whore.
But you
out
can
there
cover it.
Sucking dicks. Yeah, oh yeah, I did.
With your perfect
My
red
perfect
lipstick.
red. It's herpes red. That's how I developed it. The various stages of a cold sore. Fuck it. It's so embarrassing. I think if it's something people can't see, then who cares?
Yeah, people can't see it. Who cares?
But if the cold sore is just so out there, everybody sees it, and it's just so embarrassing,
But you can
It's
cover
like
it with
such a
lip
whore.
gloss and shit.
I do.
right?
I do. But but still. I have a friend that gets them too, and every time we text each other like, motherfucker. I'm just like, it's so ripe. It's so good right now. Let's talk about fun trauma. Do you have any minor traumas? It's funny the way memory works. Especially the older I get, the more I realize, I really have these 20 or so core memories, maybe, that just float into throughout my consciousness, and very rarely does my brain go back and select a new file. Yeah. There's looping. And the one trauma memory I always go back to is one time I went to kiss my stepdad, and he turned his head just as I was going for his cheek, and I kissed the corner of my stepdad's mouth, and I think about that. That happened 20 years ago, and I still think about it.
No,
yeah,
that's one of yours. I remember my dad going crazy in the car because his car phone wasn't working, and he pulled it out. Because he had a BMW in the 80s where you had the car phone attachment.
Sweet, yeah.
And it wasn't working, and he was so pissed he pulled it out and just pulled the whole car phone out from his car.
Fuck.
And I just remember that as being a core memory of being whoa, Dad's pissed. He just pulled out the phone from his car. That's crazy. He must be so mad. That's how mad he is.
He ripped it out of the car.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even know you really
could do.
Yeah,
me either.
Those were pretty embedded in the cars.
In the system, yeah.
Shit. Was he an angry guy? Was he always...
He was just if something wasn't working, he didn't have the patience for it. Yeah. He was cigarette smoking attorney. He's what the fuck is this? You know?
He's a high power guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be fucked around.
No, yeah. He needs to make sure that his car phone is working.
Yeah. Is he a Valley guy too?
He's a Valley guy, yeah.
Wow. He grew up there?
Yeah. A Valley guy.
Oh,
original Valley
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
I was
went to
say,
Van Nuys High.
Oh shit. Okay.
Original. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's high strung.
My grandparents went to Fairfax High.
So you're generational Angelino.
Yeah.
That's rad. Very rare.
Yeah.
Where did they come from originally?
My grandpa came from Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Weinshenk. There you go. That's the bad job in last night.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then they came to Los Angeles.
Yep. Because he thought that there was going to be cowboys and Indians because he was a little boy and he was getting adopted. And they said when he was in Ellis Island, do you want to go to New York or do you want to go to L.A.? And he's like, L.A. where there's cowboys and Indians. So that's how we got
really
here.
cute.
Yeah.
So he was orphaned or something?
He was orphaned, yeah, in the Holocaust. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. He got saved by Quakers.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
And he goes to Ellis Island. How
and then
old
he gets
is he?
adopted. He's like 10. And then he gets adopted by the Weinshenks.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now the Weinshenks, they are German too? They're Jews?
Yeah. Germans in LA.
Oh,
yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. So he got adopted when he was like 10.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How messed up was he from that whole experience?
He was messed up, but he was the best. He was like the sweetest, kindest man.
Oh, okay.
ever.
So it could have gone the other way where he was a raging, angry.
Yeah, no, he was like the sweetest. Yeah.
Little buddy.
Yeah.
That's why I named my son Ellis, actually. Where there's two reasons. Ellis Island, because we're immigrants and I like a little shout out.
Mm-hmm.
And Doc Ellis, who pitched a perfect game high on LSD.
Oh, I love that.
But he doesn't know that.
Perfect.
Wow, what a unique story. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it is unique.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
So you've got that sweet generational trauma.
Hell yeah, I got that Jewish trauma. I'm looking for a low T king. I have generational trauma. But I'm a fun time.
You're a fun time. But the low T king can handle your generational trauma.
Right, because he's a low T king.
And he will love to talk you through those feelings.
Yes.
And help you. And he'll have a baby with you. Look, he's not afraid.
Yeah, no.
He'll do it.
Looking for my low T king.
Does your low T king have to be Jewish? Does it have to be of the faith? No. You're okay.
He doesn't have to be a chosen.
I
went to Catholic school.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, how did your parents feel about that? I guess they weren't too Jewish.
No, we're Jewish.
You're Jewish, yeah.
Jewish. We're Jewy.
There's your sitcom. There you go.
There we go.
That's how you sell that fucking ridiculousness. Sara Weinshenk, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're always a joy. Where can people
fun.
find you on the interwebs?
You can find me at Princess Shank on Instagram for show dates. You can find me on my podcast, This Bitch with Kimberly Congdon. That comes out every Monday. Then I have my solo podcast, Shank, and that comes out every Wednesday. And then I'm on patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for ad-free content. Help me freeze these eggs.
Hell yeah.
Help me ice these eggs.
Ice these eggs. I'm so proud of you. I was just thinking about your evolution. And, you know, the first time I ever saw you was at the Comedy Store. You were doing Kill Tony. You're just a little baby open micer.
Yeah. I was doing Kill Tony and you were one of the guests.
And I was so blown away by your talent. You were so, and you still are, but I mean, at that young, you're just a little baby comedian. And I thought, this girl's going places. I knew you were going to be a winner. And
Thank
you.
You're the best.
No, you're the
Thanks
best.
for having me.
I'm just so thrilled that you're here in Austin. Have great shows. I would plug them, but this comes out after the fact. Anyway, much continued success. Check out Sara Weinshenk if you don't already know her. She's podcast royalty already. Adore. And that's it. Until next time, stay cool, moms. Bye. Hi, Mommy. Thank you for watching that episode. Did you like what you see? I hope you did. So why don't you subscribe? Just click the subscribe button and, hit the notification bell so you can get notified. And also, why don't you watch another video? Watch one of these. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, down there, whatever. There's so much stuff, bro. I make these all the time for you to watch. That's why I'm here. I love you.